are $10. For tickets, call 607-547-2255 or visit glimmerglass.org.
It's time for the Cooper Group's road trip, seeing the USA in our Chevrolet along classic Route 20. We're traveling in a 2007 Chevy Silverado Crew Cab, courtesy of Seaweaver Chevrolet on Commercial Drive in Yorkville. Route 20 cuts through beautiful rural countryside and farmland and was recently designated a scenic byway. Although its origins include Native American trails and early turnpikes, much of its present character was established with the rise of automobile travel in the mid-1900s. Over the next couple weeks, we're going to explore some of the sights along this classic highway. At the Springfield Four Corners, we head south through Springfield Center to discover a slice of history.
To see what we can see, traveling round the Mohawk Valley, let's see what we can see.
Just a few miles south of Route 20 on Route 80, you can find one of the oldest golf clubs in the entire country. It's the Otsego Golf Club, and you want to talk about countryside and views. Come down here and play some golf. When you do it, you can, for $18 Monday through Friday, you can play the 9 holes, be given a cart, and get lunch as well, all for just $18. If you're lucky, you might meet a few of the people we're going to meet here in a few minutes.
Well, this course, Sherry, started in 1894 with 6 original members. And today we estimate that we have over 2,000 golfers each summer play the course for the first time. It's 113 years old, and our teaching pro at the time, Val Fitzjohn, actually played in the U.S. Open and came in second in the U.S. Open. You know, one of the most fun parts of our course is the 6th hole. It's about 270 yards over a ravine. And back in 1894, we read that people used to drink some spiked punch to get up the more energy and oomph to drive that hole. Today, our club pro Mike is going to try to teach Richard how to drive the 6th hole.
Even with the help of golf pro Mike Pugliese, Richard finds the 6th hole a challenge. But it was no match for young Cooperstown High School senior Gavin Harris, who broke the course record last month with a 9-hole score of 29. Well, it looks like the record is safe today. Back at the clubhouse, we meet Arthur Clark, who confesses he's not the greatest golfer either, and he grew up on a golf course, literally.
I lived in Hyde Hall only until the time I was 3 years old. After my mother and father were divorced, my mother and all of us children came over to live in, actually we lived in that house right over there on the hill. And I grew up with the Otsego Golf Club grounds surrounding the house and played golf as a child very early. One of the more amusing things we did as a family was everybody took one particular club, anywhere from a putter to a driver, and we went all around the 9 holes of the course playing with the same club all the way around. I was the youngest and I was the run of the litter more or less, so with 5 older sisters, all of whom were very athletic, and 1 older brother. I wound up pretty much with the putter on any of those sort of things. Everybody else got a little more useful club.
Arthur Clark is the grandson of Arthur Ryerson. He was one of the founders of the PGA. He also was on the Titanic when it went down, and he was featured in the movie The Titanic. It was at that point that Leonardo DiCaprio asked for a jacket from someone, and it was somebody playing the character, Arthur Ryerson, who gave the jacket to him. Unfortunately, he did not survive the sinking of the Titanic, but his legacy does live on here at the Otsego Golf Club.
If you'd like to take a shot at the course record, enter to win a day of golf for 2 at the Otsego Golf Club, including cart and lunch. Send us a letter or drop us an email. The deadline is July 12th. Northern Otsego County has long been known for its productive dairy farms and farmland. As you travel along Route 20, you'll see acres of fruitful fields and stuffed silos. On Fassett Road, we find Clinton Camp, a farm named for the campsite of Colonel Butler's 76th Regiment in 1779. The Fassett brothers are the third generation to manage the family farm. Mr. Fassett tells us he just recently sold off their dairy cattle and now supplies local farmers with feed and has become a popular resource for the local Amish community as well.
My grandfather bought it in 1898, and my brother and I bought it in Myron. We bought it back in 1960 from him. So we've been owning it pretty near 50 years now. So we milked cows up until 4 years ago this last April, and then we dispersed them. We're both in our 70s, and so we have 1,100 acres of land that we work, and raising 200 acres of corn now and 150 acres of oats. The Amish are close by, and there's a real demand for the oats around here now, where the oats are bringing 150 a ton. This is twice what they used to be. So, and we raise about 30 acres of barley, and we got 6 acres of rye and 350 acres of hay, and so us old timers keep plugging along. I don't know why, but we were born here in the house, and it's been home to us. So home there's nothing better than home, I don't believe. So
they say in my school to be kind and assert and pretend. Just trying to find my way back home. Just trying to find my way back home. Just trying to find my way back home. Just trying to find my way back home.
We took a little detour off of Route 20 onto Fassett Road and came upon an Amish farm. The Amish preferred that we not film inside of the store, so if you would like to experience shopping in a really small country Amish setting, then head down here to Country Selections.
As I travel the road, my heart begins to race. The thought of her just scares me away. I can see her home, I can see her face. Her smile like a sunny summer day. So close now, I can see her eyes. They look at me and comfort my despair.
If you haven't made your 4th of July plans yet, be sure to mark down in your notebook coming here to Springfield Center. It's only about a couple of miles south of Route 20 on Route 80. When you come here, it's like stepping into a Norman Rockwell painting. You will find some of the oldest homes in all of the Mohawk Valley, and there are antiques galore, thousands and thousands of antiques, and a parade that will blow your 4th of July socks off. It begins at 11 o'clock on the 4th.
It's the ultimate small-town America parade and is a celebration of true American spirit, from proud marching veterans to high school marching bands. This year's parade marshal is the local church organist in appreciation for her years of service, and is none other than Kermit Fassett's wife, Irene.
For as long as I can remember, Route 20 has been known for roadside stands. There's a new one here on Route 20 that you have to make it a point to drive to. It's the Tunnicliff Creamery. It's family owned and operated, and as a matter of fact, this particular afternoon I met Ivan Fassett, who is Kermit's nephew. Today, Ivan is inviting your family to come down here and enjoy some of the homemade ice cream. If you buy one, you'll get the second one half price. And I would suggest very highly that you try the CWA, which is what I have here. It is cherry, walnut, amaretto, and it is out of this world.
Traveling round the Mohawk Valley, let's see what we can see. It's time for the Cooper Group's road.